So you know how Roblox is removing classic faces? Well, classic avatars and classic clothing might be next. So we have a lot to talk about today. David Baszucki, the CEO of Roblox himself, issued a response to all the classic face drama going on. And on top of that, some players found some leaks that Roblox might be removing classic 2D clothing as well as classic blocky R6 avatars. There's a lot to talk about here, so let's just go ahead and let's hop into this. So if you've been living under a rock and you don't know anything going on right now, essentially Roblox announced that they're removing classic faces and replacing them with dynamic faces. Here's a few examples. You can see the classic face on the left and the new dynamic version on the right. Basically, all classic faces will be removed from Roblox and replaced with the corresponding dynamic face version. And like some of these look all right, but some of them look really bad. Like this one right here. It looks really bad. And like some of these faces have 3D tongues. Like, why are we adding 3D tongues to Roblox faces? Like, what's going on? And Roblox players are really mad about this. The forum post announcing this has literally almost 5,000 replies with just people complaining. And kids have taken upon the dark arts to try and put a curse on David Baszucki to stop him from doing this update. I'm not even joking. There are kids trying to curse David Baszucki. Like, you gotta see this. This guy here is doing a tutorial on how to do a David Baszucki curse. I'm not even joking. Like, like, what are we doing, dude? What is going on right now? Suffice to say, people are really mad about this. And so Roblox issued a response, and David Baszucki actually made an entire video. So let's watch the video. I also want to take a moment and just say, just in case someone from Roblox is watching this video, I actually really do appreciate the communication here. Obviously, we don't really agree with what David Baszucki is saying here, but the fact that Roblox is communicating with us, that's a good thing. Anyway, let's see what David Baszucki has to say.
Okay, let's get to classic faces.
Okay.
Classic faces aren't going away. We're going for visual parity and a one-to-one match with classic dynamic heads. We're sharing side by side the look of every classic head with the new dynamic head. Would love your feedback. Our goal is they should look identical. We've also heard how important it is for you to have control whether your face is static or dynamic. We're going to roll out a new toggle that will give everyone control of whether their face is static, not just at idle, but also with camera tracking or with voice lip sync. The way you use classic heads should feel the same as classic faces. Once you choose your classic dynamic head, you'll be able to toggle the shape just as you did with faces. Behind the scenes, this work is allowing us to move to a unified avatar system that will support things like advanced customization and makeup for every head and face. We're continuing to listen to your feedback, and we look forward to working with you to get this right.
All right. Some of it's going to make a lot of people really mad. So let's get into it. Let's start with the good news. Let's talk about this for a second. So first, I just want to take a moment and argue with David Baszucki. Hold on a second. Watch.
Classic faces aren't going away.
That's not true. That's not true. He says classic faces aren't going away. That's not true. Classic faces are going away. They're being replaced with dynamic faces that you say will look identical to the old faces. But the old faces are going away. They're just getting replaced with identical versions, which is fine. I don't think anybody would have a problem with that if the new versions looked exactly like the old versions, but they don't. As I go through this video here, you can literally see there's a lot of differences from the old version to the new version. Like, again, why does the old version have a 2D tongue and the new version has a 3D tongue? Like, it looks fine and cute and funny in 2D, but the moment you make it the first place, why not just save yourself all the trouble, all the time, and all the energy of having to go through and update all of these faces to dynamic and make sure that they are 100% identical to the old version? Why go through all the trouble of that when you could just, not delete the old version and you wouldn't have to do any of that? Problem solved. That's it. GG. Nobody's mad. Like, why is Roblox doing this? Well, that leads me to my next point. Roblox mentions in this video, if we scroll a little bit down, that they are working towards a unified avatar system.
Yeah, it's audible. Look, the feel, it's audible. You want to say, look, that's there. You bust finging first. You got them. You did. What the? What? Oh, this is the hippie. Step there for me. This DC.
She's in danger.
He comes to find his princess.
It's God sending you here.
Roblox players, sit down, grab your popcorn. We have a lot to talk about in this video. Roblox responded to a lot of our So Roblox has a really big problem right now, and not a lot of people are talking about it, so I am. You see, it has to do with Roblox items. It has to do with the Roblox marketplace. About a month or so ago, you might remember I made a video talking about this Roblox group here and this Roblox user here named Searchfully. Basically, there's this Roblox group called VR', and they have a bunch of emotes that they're selling on the Roblox marketplace. But here's the thing. All of these emotes, well, maybe not all of them, but most of the emotes, all the ones that I searched up at least, right, so I just woke up. It's like 12 p.m. noon right now because I was up until like 4 a.m. live streaming the event. And oh man, we got to talk about the Roblox event. That's why I'm making this video. We got to talk about this Roblox event. I want to give my thoughts on this Roblox event. And stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to show all of my rankings for all the games in this Roblox event. I'm sure it's going to be kind of spicy, but man, where do I begin? We walking around. That's right, child. We walking around today because I'm excited. I'm happy. I am thankful. This Roblox event was good. It was great. I'll even go out on a limb. I'll say this is one of the greatest Roblox events of all time. Roblox crushed it. They nailed it. They hit the nail on the head. For years, I and you guys and the entire community have been complaining about Roblox events being bad. Roblox, please make another good event. Make another good event like 2018 Egg Hunt or Ready Player One, right? Or the 2017 Egg Hunt. You know, maybe even Metaverse Champions to a degree, right? Sure. But they couldn't do it, right? Roblox brought back events last year and like, you know, they were all right, you know, but like 5 years from now, nobody's going to be saying, man, do you remember the classic? Bro, that was such a good time. Nobody in 5 years is going to be like, yo, do you remember the Hunt? Oh, that was such a good time. Nobody's going to be like, hey, you remember the games event? Yo, that was so good. No, they're not going to do that. They don't do that now. People have moved on. They've forgotten about them because they weren't memorable. But man, this event, the Hunt Mega Edition, this is in the same team. Everybody's working together to figure out how to solve the event and get the Mega tokens. And man, it is special, right? Yeah, the $1 million is great, but having everyone work together, love it. Now, there were, a few issues with the event. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows.
Here's why you should switch from Google to DuckDuckGo on all your devices. With DuckDuckGo, you get a built-in search engine like Google, but it never collects your search history.
There were, a few issues with the event. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Infection Gunfight. That game made me want to, yeah, I talked about that. I think that game wasn't really, that great. I'm just going to be honest. I think the game's fine, but the integration that they did was kind of lacking. I'm not going to get into that again. We've already had so much drama. I got to sit down. I'm out of breath. Like, we've already had so much drama about Gunfight, Infection Gunfight, whatever it is. I don't want to dive back into that. You guys know what's wrong with that game. You guys know how I feel about that game. You guys know what's going on with that game. All right? Pet Simulator. Now, for the people that don't know, for the people that weren't watching the stream, the reason why everybody lost yesterday is because Pet Simulator was probably the hardest mega token to find in the entire event. Nobody was expecting. I wasn't expecting it. I thought Pet Simulator was going to be easy. Pull out my credit card, ka-ching, you know what I mean? Boom, there it is. But no, it was difficult. It was actually hard. And a lot of people are really mad at Pet Simulator for it. But you know what? I'm going to go out and I'm going to say, Pet Simulator, good job. You made a mega token. You made an integration that wasn't overly difficult, right? I didn't want to run into a brick wall like I did with Infection Gunfight. For disaster survival, it was okay. It was basically fun to figure out. Like Clip It was like, I don't really know what was going on with Clip It, right? To be honest with you, it was super easy. It was basically give me, but that's okay. For the most part, it evened out. Everything was good. I love this event. Okay, let's move on to the tier list and let's speedrun this thing. A Dusty Trip. I thought this game was overall kind of meh, kind of boring. I'll put it in the okay category. Regretivator. Kind of the same thing, except the mega token was actually pretty exciting and really fun to figure out, so I'll put Regretivator in good. Hell's Kitchen was also just okay. I'm not gonna remember it in 5 years. Car Crushers 2. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I'm gonna put it in bad. And the reason why I'm gonna put it in bad is because the game doesn't do a good job of explaining how the game works. I've never played this game before, right? And so I join the game, I see a bunch of numbers on the screen, I see a bunch of maps and icons. I'm just overloaded with information and I have no idea what any of it does and how any of it works. And the game didn't bother explaining to me me how it works at all. So I was super confused the entire time, and I didn't have a good time in that game. All right, natural disaster survival, it was okay. It was basically play the game for 30 minutes. That's really all it was. There was a funny joke at the end, though. If you know, you know. Fish, I'm going to also put this one in okay. Maybe it's at the top of okay, like almost good. Like the Mega Token was kind of fun, but, you know, I'm not going to remember it in 5 years, right? Arsenal, I thought this one was actually, ooh, it might be S tier. If you played the Mega Token of this, it's actually, I'm going to go, you know what? I would go S tier, but it was really buggy. I'm going to put it in good. It would be S tier, but it was really buggy. I'm going to put it in good. Eat the World. The regular token for this was kind of pay to win. The Mega Token was pretty good. I'll just put it in okay. Rivals, this one was, I think this one was also okay, but I'll put it right under Fish. It was near the top of okay. Okay, clip it. I'm going to put this one in bad, and let me explain why, right? Whenever I'm playing Roblox, I don't want to just have to sit there in your game and scroll 20 minutes watching TikToks. Not to mention TikToks that are like 2 minutes long and aren't even that good. I thought the Mega Token for the event was fun, but also kind of a give me. I think it was a little bit too easy. Overall, I think it could have been better, right? No offense to the devs or anything. I think it could have been better. SpongeBob Tower Defense. This game actually really surprised me. I'm putting it in good. I think it's the first branded game experience, whatever you want to call it, that actually surprised me. It's going in good. Pressure. Now, a lot of people are going to say this one's bad because it was really hard. I think this is an S tier. S tier all the way around. I love Pressure. It was great. The developers did an amazing job. Chained. I'm going to put Chained in good. And the reason why is because this game was like, hey, this game is hard, but if you beat it, we're going to give you a Mega Token. And you know what? It felt really good beating it. And yeah, it was hard, but I had a really fun time doing it, and it felt good once I finally completed it. Pet Simulator. Okay, so I think Pet Simulator could have done a better job at actually giving hints to what you have to do during the Mega Token quest, because like there was absolutely no reason that anybody would be like, yeah, I'm gonna go click every clover in the entire map. Like, who would think that? Not me. I think there should have been a little bit more, I don't know, like hints, clues. I'm not gonna put it in bad though. I'm gonna put it in okay. It was all right. Again, W to the developers for actually stumping the Roblox community. Drive World. I think Drive World is kind of like the definition of okay, right? Like it was a fun little time. I'm not gonna remember it in 5 years, but you know, it was good for what it was. Bayside High School. This game. You know what? S tier. Straight S tier. Let me explain why. The regular token with Crossy Roads or Frogger, whatever you want to call it, was actually really fun. I enjoyed it. And then hunting for the Mega Token was legitimately a really fun and challenging experience that everyone was working on like together. It was a lot of fun. The developers cooked with this, right? They cooked. S tier. I loved it. Blade League. Again, it was okay. I'm not going to remember it in 5 years, right? What game is this? Metro Life? Same thing. I kind of already, see, I already kind of forgot it, right? See what I mean? Metro Life is okay. Tower Defense Simulator. Bad. Terrible. I hate this. No, I'm joking. I'm going to go, man, is it S tier or is it good? I'm going to put it in good, but I'm going to put it near the top of good. That's what I'm going to do. World Zero. I thought this one was also, I'm going to put this one at the, I'm going to put this one at the top of okay. Basketball Legends. This one was okay. I had some fun with the Mega Token, right? But it was okay. I'm not going to remember it in 5 years. Untitled Tag Game, straight up S. You know what? I think this is the best one in the event, right? S tier of the S tier. Untitled Tag Game, cook. If you played the Mega Token, you know what I'm talking about. They basically made an interactive movie. It Girl. It Girl was all right. It was okay. Again, not going to remember it in 5 years. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but that's kind of the bar that I'm setting, right? If it's not memorable, then it's going in okay. Untitled Boxing Game. This is going to be a hot take. I actually really appreciate the difficulty of this challenge. I'm going to put it in good. All right? Yes, it was difficult. Yes, it was tough, but I appreciate that. I'm going to put it in good. I think the Mega Token was also kind of cool as well, right? I like that one. And then finally, yeah, that just goes down there. It gets its own. I don't even have to explain that one. Overall, though, I had a lot of fun. I'm really sad that the event's over with, and I hope Roblox does more events like this. Let me know your favorite and also least favorite games in the event down below.